Yo, what's good, guys? We are back at it again. Today is a special day. We are on MLB The Show 24. Brand new game, brand new game cycle, and I could not be more excited. And today I want to show you guys what I think is worth grinding, where you should be devoting your time in this first little segment of early access slash right when the game comes out. So you can see it is about 4:45 in the morning. Stayed up a little later than probably should have for the game's launch, but, only happens once a year. So it had to be done. Had a very great stream. And I want to thank everybody for coming out. I do plan on streaming more. That link is in the description if you want to watch on Twitch. If you want to watch on YouTube, you're already here. You're in the right place. First thing I would grind, I'll add this exclusion. If you're a BR guy, BR is still very good. In general, I probably wouldn't waste your time with it unless you're somebody who's very comfortable with the BR program, or you're somebody who has the possibility of going flawless. Because by the time you get these rewards, they won't be nearly as valuable for you. And the 100-point boss flawless pack is a non-sale. If you earned it, if you got the 10 wins for it, then it is auctionable. But also the 10 win reward is 87 plus, which could be Michael Harris, who's like 14K right now. So in general, I would stay away from BR unless that's kind of your thing that you always do and you're very good at the game. Obviously, the better you are, the sooner you can complete that. Ranked looks tempting at first. You get Randy Johnson and Ernie Banks, two awesome cards. But unfortunately for you guys, this is not actually attainable through only playing right now. You're not getting these cards unless you are in the top 0.5% of players that are going to sprint to World Series and sell these cards for a whole lot of stubs. So for your average man, not where you want to be. You can get up to McCutchen. You can get this McCutchen just by playing the game right now, and he is very good. I'm not going to sit up here and say he's not good. He's very good. And he is auctionable. But you're not going to get this pack because there's not 100 stars here. I think I counted up on stream. I think it was like 75. So you're not getting to this auctionable boss pack yet, which means everybody that sprints to World Series is going to sell them for 800, 500, 400K. You're not going to be selling them for anywhere close to that whenever they add the extra missions to where you can actually get there. So I would not count on this. I would not even be grinding ranked. I don't think it's super worth it right now unless that's just something you want to do anyway. So you're like, well, you told me not to do BR. You told me not to do ranked. Like, what else is there? Where should I be? The first thing I would probably knock out is in other programs. If you want to do the starter program, cool. Takes 5 minutes. It's not very hard at all. Other than that, the spring breakout program is dope. It is very similar to the WBC program from last year. Not quite as good, not quite as beneficial, but it's still good, right? You're getting some good XP here. A lot of these cards are very good and all make a captain team that is very good that I'll go over in a future video. Don't stress too much. You can always exchange your captains this year if you don't like the one that you have. But all of these cards make it, and honestly, this pitcher's pretty good. You can see the control's a little bit low, but the pitch mix is crazy, and he doesn't have outlier, but he does throw very hard a lot of the time. So this is a super nice program. Dylan Cruz can make everybody's team. He could be on a God squad, especially if you use the right captain. So a very, very good program to knock out. Not super hard. You can see it kind of follows the same flow as last year, where you're doing your moments. You don't have to do the extreme one if you don't want. And then you're using the cards as you earn them, and then you're doing some other stuff along the way. And a showdown, and that's going to get you to the end of the program, get you this Dylan Cruz that is very good. So that's not a bad thing to be grinding. If you do starter and you do the spring breakout, that kind of gives you a good basis to work around. Should give you some packs, maybe even some progress into team affinity. Team affinity is a lot shorter, is what they've said. They've said you will be able to easily earn these a lot faster than last year. It kind of seems like that. You can see a lot of these values on the side are a lot bigger than they have been in previous years. You also have player exchanges that are a decent amount bigger. But I will go over Team Affinity in its own video. I don't think that's the first thing people have to be hopping into. I would knock out those other programs, and then I would actually come over here, and where you go from here is largely up to you. Mini seasons, I think, is the place to be right now. I think it's going to have a lot of value for those that want to put time in, that want to grind the mode. Team Affinity, obviously, is going to help you do Team Affinity, but the rewards are actually worse, in my opinion. You are getting some cool cards with the Team Affinities, but you see, if we come to play now, and we go over these goals, 3 games gets you a show pack. 8 games, show pack. 13 show pack. 18, 5 show packs. 23, 5 show packs. 23 is basically a full season. Basically, in mini seasons, you usually have to win like 16 to 18, and then you can quit out of all the rest of the games, and then the playoffs are like 6 games if you sweep the CPU. So that's about 23 games. You should get all those packs from running one mini season. Then you're also going to get this Balling as a Habit. You can see it says repeatable. So you will be able to get it once every season. Hit 20 home runs. That's going to be another 5 packs. 5,000 PXP. Easy enough. 3,000 with hitters. Easy enough. 30 strikeouts. Might happen, might not. It's kind of hit or miss with the CPU. They just kind of strike out when they feel like it. Veteran or higher, that's kind of up to you if it's worth it or not. 50 total bases on veteran is not a lot. If you hit 10 home runs, that's most of those done instantly. 20 stolen bases, probably not worth doing, especially with the cards that we have access to right now. 20 games playing All-Star, probably not worth it. I'll be honest, probably not worth it. If you're grinding mini seasons, you're probably doing this pretty brain dead while you are like watching a TV show or something. I would probably advise playing on All-Star or lower. Usually I run through it on Veteran. If you want to do Rookie, you can do Rookie. Strike out 40 while playing on Hoff. This is not worth it. You're going to get in some sweaty games against some very good CPU teams. And they cheat. They cheat a lot because home run through 9 is a stat that actually matters offline. So you'll just have some dead balls that you hit off the CPU. Won't be worth it. Make the playoffs. You can see you're getting a good amount of XP. You're getting a ball, and you're getting these uniforms, which if it's anything like last year, you can exchange for more packs if you run a lot of mini seasons. You're getting these, which I think is 15 packs and 1 Balling as a Habit, I think, plus probably some stubs if it's like last year. You're getting a Balling and some subs and some XP there, and then you're getting the Salvi, which is actually a very good card and also makes that captain team I was referring to. So this is super worth it. The first time through, I would probably play the whole thing, and then after that, if you want to just sit there and play on Rookie at a created stadium with a bunch of hitters that have a crazy amount of power, and just sit there and hit nukes and farm Balling as a Habit packs and maybe some just standard show packs and then reset your season and keep doing that, I won't blame you. I think that's a great way to farm packs, farm some diamonds, start building some subs. I don't know how sustainable it is. I don't know how realistic it is for everybody. After that, we have Conquest. So Nation of Baseball, probably not worth it, right? Most people don't want to sit here and play 30 games against the CPU. Basically a full mini season. By the time you do this, you could have done a mini season. This Stam Musial sucks. This Gem Rice is pretty good. Gem Rice is pretty good. You're going to get a decent amount of packs. You're going to get a 20 bundle, and you're going to get some stubs along the way. Other than that, the rewards are pretty lackluster. If you're just somebody who loves the game, maybe you haven't played the show since the last one came out, maybe you took a long break, and you just can't get enough of the game, not a bad idea, but not something I would advise. If you want to knock out these Team Affinities, I think it's a great place to be. You're going to get some packs along the way here and there, and you're going to knock out those Team Affinities, so that's going to give you packs, that's going to give you players. I would say this is a better spot to be. I would say either do your Team Affinity Conquest or go do some mini seasons, and that's probably, about it. Basically, I don't think there's any reason why if you don't do all that, you can't get a team that looks a lot like this. This is kind of my day one team right now. Yes, I did put some stubs on. We are not completely no money spent this year, but if you've ever played Diamond Dynasty, you know how miserable it is to play Conquest games with silvers and bronzes. So I think if you want to throw a little bit just to get some players to get started, it's not the end of the world. But this is a decent little day one team. It's not bad. We're going to be working our way up. You guys will see the growth as we go. Right now, the best way I'm seeing to make stubs to grind is mini seasons and conquests. If you want to be in ranked, you can be in ranked, but I don't think it's going to be super beneficial for you. You're not going to get awesome rewards from doing it. You're not going to get great rewards from playing BR either. I think your best bet is knock out these programs and just go grind and hope you get lucky, right? Somebody that watches this video is going to pull Mike Trout. Will it be from the packs from doing mini seasons? Who knows? But I don't know anything else to be doing right now that is remotely close to as worth it. If you guys in the past did like the question mark map and stuff like that, it's basically that. And there's just no reason to be in ranked right now. Absolutely no reason, unless you just want to play some ranked games. These millionaire packs, complete scam. This is a 1 in 1 million chance at getting 1,000,000 stubs. I might can count on 2 hands how many people will get this all year. It's not going to be a lot. This, if it has the same odds, is 1 in 75,000. Maybe you'll get lucky and get that. You might get one of those this year. So, again, why are you in ranked right now? I believe these are also in the XP path or in Team Affinity. So, go run those up. The Jumbo Pack's probably the best thing in here, other than Andrew McCutchen. If you really want McCutchen, cool, get McCutchen, but he will be there. I promise you, he will be there. Maybe when the game comes out, this event will be out, and maybe it'll be worth running, but probably not, because you're probably just going to play people that have super advanced teams that spent a lot of money on the game. So I would say for most of you guys, go grind mini seasons, go grind conquests. If you need a tutorial on conquests, I have one on the channel. I will link it in the description. It's fairly straightforward, but I'm sure, there's somebody out there that would like to have that. So yeah, guys, that's it. That's what I would be grinding right now. It's not a ton, but it is a repeatable grind. You will get out of it what you put into it. There is guaranteed value in every pack right now. Every silver sells for something. Every bronze sells for something. And somebody watching this will pull a Mike Trout. So keep that in mind. Till next time, guys. Peace.